This is Mark Warner, President and CEO of MDM Permian Incorporated, a publicly traded oil and gas company traded under the symbol MDMP. This presentation is the second video on our forward-looking journey. Today I'll introduce our management team as well as briefly review MDMP's current assets. On the left is myself. I have over 40 years experience in the financial service industry, which included experience with numerous oil and gas offerings. Next is Richard Garza, who serves as our CFO. Mr. Garza has a law degree as well as an accounting degree. Mr. Garza has 20 plus years experience in the oil and gas patch and is charged with the internal review of all of our legal documents. He is also tasked with the primary responsibility of preparing our financials for disclosure on otcmarkets.com. He will also be focusing on the very important task of completing our audit so we can move off the pink sheets. Next is Rachel Green, who has been my associate for over 25 years. She is key to our internal operations as well as investor relations. She is a trusted and invaluable member of our management team who helps us win the battles in the trenches, a lot of times behind the scenes. Finally, but not least, is Richard Segura. Mr. Segura has over 35 years experience in the oil patch and has been and will be instrumental in the acquisition of the assets you will see in the coming videos. He also plays an important role, an experienced role, in our required interface with the Texas Railroad Commission. In addition, he has and will play a significant role in the interface with our contracted field operators. And now for an introduction to our fantastic assets. Prior to taking equity control of MDMP, FireDream, the controlling shareholder, was instrumental in MDMP's assets in the Permian Basin. MDMP currently has a 6.25% working interest in a 200-acre lease near San Angelo, Texas. That interest will expand based on our 506C offering. The Reg D 506 offering intends to drill 2 new wells on this lease, which will include over 1,600 acres under option. MDMP also acquired a farm out represented by a 70% working interest in over 220 acres in Nolan County near Sweetwater, Texas. Potential productive zones would include the Ellenberger and Strawn. MDMP has 6.25% working interest in 80 acres with 1 well that is currently producing from the Strawn Formation. A load of 169 barrels of oil was recently sold off of this lease. MDMP has 100% working interest in 1 well in Irion County that an independent third party concluded has a productive zone in it that has over 200,000 barrels of recoverable oil in place behind pipe. And finally, MDMP has a 5% working interest in 1 well that produces mostly gas from the Barnett Shale located in Wise County, Texas. Once the Barnett Shale plays out, there is a good-looking zone further up the wellbore behind pipe that could prove to be very productive. Now on to the assets that MDMP has acquired since the new management took over. We as a management team are very excited about the new assets we have acquired. They include various working interests in over 4,000 acres in the East Texas Basin. This includes a 90% working interest in 640 acres that has 8 existing wells, wherein we own all the mineral rights above the Cotton Valley Formation, which tops out about 9,000 feet. According to logs, there are very, very nice producible zones in the Travis Peak and Pettit formations. The 684 acres wherein we own a 28.75% working interest has discovered a new field in the Paluxy Formation. Further drilling on the lease will prove out some significant reservoirs and reserves as well as revenue for MDMP. Probably the most exciting of the acquisitions we have made is a 55% working interest in 2,700 acres that has 14 existing wells on it, with opportunities in the Cotton Valley, Pettit, and Travis Peak formations. 1,000 of the 2,700 acres gives us mineral rights in the Cotton Valley formation, a prolific natural gas formation. This gives us 42 potential drill sites to take advantage of the Cotton Valley zone, which is a blanket formation. What is really exciting about this is the average Cotton Valley well in the East Texas Basin contains recoverable gas between 750 million to a billion cubic feet of gas. Also, we have the first right of refusal to obtain the other 45%. So stay tuned for our next video as I will reveal how we intend to take advantage of our assets and put these wells into production and produce some excellent revenue streams for MDMP. So as a reminder, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, MDMP, to stay abreast of our exciting future. Also, if you don't have a position in our stock, talk to your financial advisor to see if it's suitable for your portfolio. Once again, thank you for listening and watching MDMP. Please feel free to inquire about our company by emailing Rachel Green, our VP of Investor Relations, at the email listed on this slide. Once again, we thank you for watching our most recent video, and please stay tuned as we continue to put out information about our company through our YouTube channel, MDMP.